Hello guys, I wanted to do this for a long time now and I finally got around to do it. In this series I'm gonna hopefully show you how to edit or even make your own mod. Now, actually there will be two series. One series will focus on specific stuff like lights, how to set them, how to make them, mirrors, configurations, animations, XML work in details. The other series will be about in-gaming a model. I will show you my process of in-gaming a model from scratch, how the Blender work, the giants work, XML work, scripting, everything. Um, I want to point a few stuff out before we start. First, my English is not very good. I'm not a native English speaker, so um, it's, as I said, not very good. Hopefully you can understand what I'm saying. Second, I won't be answering any questions uh, regardless of how to install any of the programs I will show you in this video. There are many videos you can go check out and see for yourself. Another thing that I won't answer is questions about, can you do this mod for me? Can you make that edit for me? Can you edit this mod? Can you do that? No, I won't be doing any of those stuff. Um, Hopefully that's clear. Yeah. So let's dive into the video. In this video, I'm gonna just show you the programs you need for modding. First, we're gonna start with our uh, 3D software. For the 3D software, I recommend using Blender because it's free, because there are a lot of videos on how to work with it, and because the i3D add-ons that you're gonna need for farming are available for Blender. I think some of them are available for Maya, but Maya is paid program. So the best thing you can do is get a Blender if you gonna use it for modding. Now, uh, those add-ons here, you have a official add-on for Maya and Blender. This is from this is in Giants Developer Network. You need registration to be able to download those files. I haven't worked with those, so I'm not really sure what features they have and how exactly they work. But there is another one. It's an official one, i3D Blender add-on. I use this one. It's created by this guy, cannot even pronounce his name. I think he's part or at least a friend of the Vertex Design modding team. You can join the Vertex Design modding team server and ask for help if you need anything. So yeah, basically with those add-ons installed in Blender, you can export files as i3D. You can also use the Udim texture system and a few other stuff like um, I think you can set animations with what was it called, skin mesh thing, and some other stuff I haven't messed around. Now let's go back to Blender. If you want to get a Blender only for your modding, then better check the i3D add-on what version of Blender it supports. For example, here you can see that the latest add-on work on version 2.92. Here in this website or page, you can download all the version of Blender. I will leave links for everything in the description so you can download it. About here, the official Blender exporter, I have no clue what version it runs on, so you have to check it for yourself. Um, yeah, I think that's it. You can get Blender, you can get any other 3D software, but I think Blender is the best one. Now, since we're here, we're gonna check a few other stuff that you need. Obviously, you need after you get Blender. If you're gonna even get Blender is not necessary for all the modding. But obviously, you need Giants Editor. You can also download it from here. Some other stuff you might find interesting are the Whoop tool. This is for the sounds. You can have texture tool, and the other thing that you need is the icon generator. This is for your store icons and mod icons. Um, there is this program here, Test Runner. With this program, you can test your mod if it has any errors about textures, i3D errors, XML errors. Not everything, but most of the stuff you can check here. Um, and I think that's it basically from here. Um, so yeah, we have the 3D software, we have the Giants editor, we have the icon, and lastly we need Notepad++. Now you can do everything in Notepad, but I will show you later why do you need Notepad++. It's a lot better program than Notepad, and it will make your life easier when you work with it. So yeah, as I said, I will add everything in the description. You can check it, download it. Now I will show you a few tricks and tips in Giants Editor and Notepad. So let's see um, what we have here. For example, okay, let's open a mod, any mod. For example, this one. Now a few stuff. Obviously, when you want to edit a mod, I will go this. I will go with this again when we start the actual tutorials. But you always want to create yourself a camera so you don't mess the cameras that are needed for the game, because sometimes when you rotate them or move them in game they will be weird and cause you errors. So always create an additional camera that you're gonna just use it to move around. I always create and I actually leave them in the mod even after I'm finished working on it. Now, speaking of the camera, when you create a camera, it's on 000. Then go and create a light, which again it will be 000. This is a cool feature. Uh, just follow the same steps I'm doing here. Spot 600. Paste the light inside the camera. Now select the camera, and as you can see, everywhere you go, the vehicle is lit up. You don't need to add like 5 different lights so you can see the vehicle from outside, from all sides. um, yeah, as you can see here, everything is lit up. Another thing that's very important, especially if you're gonna export stuff into Blender and import them back, is to go here, in File, Preferences, and here, by default this is 100, uh, make it 1. This is the save and export as wavefront OBJ. This will prevent it, so when you import back the OBJ file, it's not huge. Yeah, it will, when you make it 1, it will be the same scale as you exported it. And I think from here that's it. There's a lot of stuff with here, but I haven't messed around with them. Now another stuff that's cool and that's might help you is to go here, Windows, and get post FX editing. I have it already enabled, And what you go here and is do this. As you can see, it makes it clear. So you can see better. It's not the best example here, but obviously with it enabled, it adds like some sort of blur or something, and just when you disable it, it's a lot more clear and easy to see when you work in something like close. You need to see something and close to it. So yeah, I think for now this is for the tips. Obviously, if you click here and with your mouse with your scroll wheel, I think it's called, you can click it and then you can drag stuff, just paste them like that. This is very helpful. Sometimes I'll show you in some of the other tutorials. Yeah, so that's it for Blender. Obviously, you can move. I use the WASD on the keyboard to move around, and I rotate with the right mouse button. So yeah, it's a lot easier than just to scroll down. And yeah, I use the same thing in Blender actually to move around. It's a lot easier for me. So okay, we are close here. Now let's open this one with, where is it, Notepad, and as you can see here it is. Actually, let's open the actual XML. Uh, okay, as you can see here is the XML open with the Notepad. Everything seems okay. You can see, you can work, but let's now open it with the Notepad++ and see the difference. Okay, a lot easier to see everything. Obviously, you can do this. You can clone it. So, for example, I don't have i3D mapping, but if you had i3D mapping, you can just have one side i3D mapping, and on the other side you can have like wheels and just typing names, wheels. Yeah, you get the point. Um, it's a lot better, as I said. It's colorful. You can see easier everything. From somewhere, I think from here. Yeah, from here you can um, select different styles, how this thing to look. Another thing that you can do, it's very useful, is to check if the code is complete. For example, here when I click, you see it highlights this and the end, the start and the end of the code. Let's do this for now. Basis. As you can see now, it does not highlight it because there is a problem. This way you can easily check if you made any errors while scripting. Here it is again. You can also do this to hide it. Another thing you can do is to exclude a portion of the script without deleting it. Here is, for example, it's already excluded. Now with Ctrl and Q, as you can see now it is active. When I select it and go again Ctrl plus Q, it will make it basically inactive. It will be still in the XML, but the game won't read any of this. This again, you can use it for troubleshooting if you want to see if a certain code is causing any errors in the game. So yeah, that's it for this video, I think. um, I don't know when the next video will be. It's just something new for me. It's a hobby, I don't have that much time anyway. But I will try to upload at least maybe one video per week. We'll see how that will go. um yeah, I will be posting all the videos in my Facebook page, so if you want to be notified, if you want to call it like that, you can follow my Facebook page or you can subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's up to you guys. But yeah, as you can see again, everything is white here. Is really bad. You can do any. You can also you can search here and do some stuff, but obviously I recommend a lot. Just get a Notepad plus plus, a lot easier, a lot better. You won't regret it. Just get Notepad plus plus, guys. Yeah, okay, that's for this video. It was just an introduction to the project, if you want to call it like this, and I will see you in the next one.